Comunardo Nicolai, born on November 27, 1953, in Italy, developed a passion for football early in life. Raised in a small town in the Emilia-Romagna region, Nicolai was drawn to the sport at a young age. From the moment he could walk, he spent his time playing football in the streets, honing his skills. Football was not just a game for him. It was a way of life. His early exposure to the sport, coupled with his natural ability, led Nicolai to pursue a career in football as a player. In his youth, Nicolai played in the local football clubs in his hometown, where he was known for his intelligent playing style. He was not the most physically imposing player, but his understanding of the game and tactical awareness made him stand out among his peers. Nicolai's early playing years were spent in the lower divisions of Italian football, where he learned the tactical side of the game and began to develop his own coaching philosophies. As a young player, Nicolai played primarily in the midfield, where his vision and ability to control the pace of the game were evident. His playing career was not marked by exceptional individual accolades, but his commitment to the team and his ability to read the game were notable. He played for various clubs in Serie C and Serie D, but it was clear early on that his future would lie in management rather than as a player. After retiring from playing, Nicolai's transition into coaching was a natural next step. He began by working with youth teams and lower division clubs, where he gained experience in managing players and developing teams. His playing background, combined with his growing passion for coaching, helped him quickly adapt to the managerial side of the sport. Nicolai began to be recognized for his tactical insights, organizational skills, and ability to motivate players. Rise to prominence, 1980s, early 1990s. Nicolai's coaching career truly began to take off in the late 1980s and early 1990s when he took charge of several lower division Italian teams. His tactical awareness and commitment to developing young players set him apart from other coaches in the region. Over the years, Nicolai gained a reputation for his ability to organize teams defensively while also encouraging offensive football. He understood the importance of structure and discipline, but he also recognized the value of creative attacking play. By the early 1990s, Nicolai was managing Serie B teams and was gaining a reputation for his intelligent tactical approach. He began to attract the attention of larger clubs, thanks to his work with Pescara and other mid-tier teams. His success at the lower levels of Italian football caught the eye of Serie A clubs looking for fresh managerial talent, and Nicolai's name began to circulate as one of the promising new managers in the country. In 1992, Nicolai was appointed as the head coach of Modena, a club in Serie B at the time. At Modena, Nicolai implemented a defensive system that focused on keeping the team compact and disciplined. He encouraged quick transitions and counter-attacks, understanding that Serie B teams often lacked the resources of their Serie A counterparts. His work at Modena was well regarded, and Nicolai began to build a reputation as a tactician who could achieve results even with limited resources. Career peak, 1,993–1,994. The peak of Nicolai's coaching career came during his brief but impactful tenure as head coach of Bologna during the 1993–1,994 season. Bologna was a historic club with a rich tradition. But the team was struggling in Serie A during the early 1990s. Nicolai was brought in to steady the ship and guide the club through a difficult period. Under Nicolai's management, Bologna enjoyed a period of relative stability. His defensive approach, combined with his ability to organize the squad, brought an immediate improvement in results. Nicolai's tactical approach was focused on discipline and structure. He was particularly adept at making his teams difficult to break down, and Bologna became known for their solid defensive performances under his leadership. Nicolai's ability to implement a compact and disciplined defensive strategy while ensuring that the team remained competitive in the attack was key to his success during this period. Although his time at Bologna was short, Nicolai made a lasting impact on the team. Under his leadership, Bologna managed to avoid relegation and finished in a respectable mid-table position in Serie A, securing their place in the league for the following season. His work at Bologna was a testament to his tactical acumen and his ability to make the most of the players at his disposal. This period in his career is considered Nicolai's peak, as he was managing one of Italy's most iconic clubs in Serie A. His tactical setup, focused on balance and discipline, earned him praise from both his players and pundits alike. Nicolai's success at Bologna was a reflection of his understanding of the modern game, with an emphasis on organization, defensive solidity, and quick transitions. Main achievements: promotion with Modena. In the early years of his managerial career, Nicolai was instrumental in helping Modena secure promotion to Serie A. His work in organizing the team and implementing a solid defensive system was crucial to the club's success. Stabilizing Bologna. During his short stint at Bologna, Nicolai succeeded in stabilizing the team and securing their survival in Serie A. He helped the club avoid relegation and made Bologna a difficult team to break down, earning him recognition in Italy's top tier. Defensive mastery. Nicolai became known for his ability to organize teams defensively, making his sides hard to beat even when facing more talented opposition. His defensive systems were effective in Serie B and Serie A alike, and many of his teams played with remarkable discipline. Development of young players. Throughout his career, Nicolai focused on developing young players and integrating them into his teams. His emphasis on youth development allowed him to make a significant impact in the clubs he managed, especially those with fewer financial resources. Later years and legacy. After the 1993-1994 season with Bologna, Nicolai's career entered a period of transition. Despite his success at Bologna, Nicolai was unable to secure long-term managerial roles in Serie A. His next ventures took him to other smaller clubs, including several in Serie B, where he continued to apply his disciplined, defensive approach. However, Nicolai struggled to find the same level of success that he had experienced at Bologna. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, Nicolai shifted his focus to coaching at a more grassroots level, working with youth teams and lower-tier clubs. He continued to make an impact through his tactical understanding of the game and his ability to develop young talents. He remained involved in football management but was no longer in the spotlight of Italy's top divisions. In his later years, Nicolai became known as a respected football mentor and consultant, with many younger managers seeking his advice and guidance. His influence on Italian football extended beyond his direct managerial career, as he became a figure of wisdom for the next generation of coaches. Comunardo Nicolai passed away on October 10, 2013, leaving behind a legacy of tactical ingenuity and dedication to the development of football. His work with clubs like Bologna and Modena, and his emphasis on defensive solidity and organizational discipline, has made him a respected figure in the history of Italian football management. Though he may not have enjoyed the widespread recognition of some of his contemporaries, Nicolai's career remains a testament to the importance of tactical knowledge, hard work, and the ability to succeed with limited resources. His contributions to Italian football continue to be remembered by those who played under him and by those who studied his methods.